This is a video tutorial on how to calculate a limiting, how to find which one is the limiting and which one is the excess reagent. In the given question, we have 2.8 grams of nitrogen reacting with 3 grams of hydrogen to produce ammonia, according to the equation N2 plus 3H2 giving 2NH3. Find the limiting reagent. So first of all, since here in the given we have masses, we cannot compare masses to know which one is the limiting and which one is in the excess. We must convert the mass to mole. So first of all, we find mole of N2, which is equal to 2.8 over 28, the molar mass of N2, and that is equal to 0.1 mole. And the mole of hydrogen is equal to the given 3.0 over 2, the molar mass of hydrogen, which is 1.5 mole. Now, after we found the mole of each reactant, we need to calculate the ratio which we will divide the mole over the stoichiometric coefficients. Now, the stoichiometric coefficient for N2 is 1, and for H2 it is 3. So we divide 0.1 over 1, again 0.1, and the ratio for the hydrogen, it is 1.5 over 3, which is equal to 0.5. Of course, the ratio has no unit. Now, which answer is the smaller? This one. Since 0.1 is less than 0.5, nitrogen is the limiting. And in the formation of ammonia, we disregard any information given for hydrogen, because N2 here is the reactant that is going to limit the amount of NH3 formed. Now, let's move to the next question. Now, since we know that we have H2 is in excess, to calculate the mass of ammonia produced, we need to use it with nitrogen. So, as you can see here, I have a given again of 2.80 grams of nitrogen, and the question asks how many ammonia can be produced. Now, of course, since we calculated the mole of N2, we should not repeat this step. So I'm just going to copy it from the previous slide, and that was the mole of nitrogen. Now, the mole ratio here to be used between ammonia and nitrogen is unknown over known. So it is 2 over 1. So, to find the mass of NH3, we say 0.1, which is the mole of nitrogen, multiplied by the mole ratio, which is 0.2 mole NH3. Now, to find the mass of NH3, we say 0.2 multiplied by the molar mass of NH3, which is 14 plus 3, 17. And the answer over here is going to be 3.4 grams of NH3 formed. Now, as you can see in this question, also asks for how many grams of excess are left. And since hydrogen is the one in excess, we can find, there is definitely a way to find how many leftovers are there. So, in order to find that, the first step, we need to find the mass of H2 that reacted, or I can say consumed, and then I subtract this one. After I find this, I can do another step and say the original mass of hydrogen, which is 3 grams, minus how much it was consumed. By that, we can find the leftover. So, we're going to consider now that we don't have hydrogen, because we don't know how much hydrogen is going to react. And again, we say 0.1, the mole of N2 that we just found, multiplied by the mole ratio between hydrogen and nitrogen. And the mole ratio here is 3 over 1. So 0.1 multiplied by 3 over 1 equals 0.3 mole of H2 consumed. Now, we don't want the mole, we want the mass. So 0.3 multiplied again by the molar mass of hydrogen, it is equal to 0.6 gram consumed. So this is the mass that was used with N2 to produce an H3. Now the mass of hydrogen left, so the leftovers, is equal the original mass of hydrogen that we have, 3 grams, minus the mass that was used in this reaction. So the answer is going to be 2.4 grams left overs.